Hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice with Bob Murphy and Ralph Kiner, and we're excited that you could join us. This is game 160 of a very exciting finish to the season. The Mets find themselves one game behind the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are 95 and 64. The Mets are 94 and 65. And today it's going to be the Mets versus the Phillies in game 160 of the season. It's a must-win for the Mets. They're just waiting for the Pirates to lose one game to be in the tie for first place with the Pirates. So for the Mets, it's going to be Gary Gentry in a huge game, and for the Phillies, it's going to be Jerry Johnson. Jerry Johnson was 6-13 with a 4.28 ERA, while Gary Gentry was 13-12 with a 3.43 ERA. So the advantage goes to the Mets on paper, but we don't know. So the Mets lineup is going to be Cleon Jones, who's back after about a 3-week stint on the disabled list. Shamsky in right field batting second. Batting third is the second baseman Kenny Boswell. Eddie Kranepool cleanup at first base, and then batting fifth is Wayne Garrett. The third baseman. Batting sixth is Jim Gosger, the center fielder. Batting seventh is J.C. Martin, the catcher. Eighth is Bob Heiss, the shortstop, and Gary Gentry batting ninth. For the Phillies, it's going to be Jay Briggs in center field leading off. Tony Taylor, the second baseman, batting second. Johnny Carlson in right field batting third. Dick Allen, the first baseman at cleanup. Batting fifth is Darren Johnson, the third baseman. Sixth is Ron Stone, the left fielder. D. Watkins, the catcher, seventh. Don Money, the shortstop, eighth. And Jerry Johnson, the pitcher, batting ninth. So we're going to start off the game using the fast action cards for 3 innings, and then we're going to go to the dice for 3 innings, and then we'll finish off with the fast action cards. And the crowd is excited here in Philadelphia. A big contingent of Mets fans have traveled over from Queens to cheer on the Mets. So let's see if the Mets can tie the Pirates. We need 1 Met victory and 1 Pirate defeat in the next 3 games. So the Pirates need to go 2-1, and the Mets need to go 3-0 for both to have the identical record, and then of course a 1-game playoff. That would be exciting, sure. All right, here goes fast action cards. We're going to flip Jerry Johnson with the first pitch of the game. And that's a tough pitch. What can Cleon Jones do with it? We don't know. A 66, and he will ground out to the second baseman. 1 away. Art Shamsky's next. Wheelhouse against a righty. It's 1-58. That's a deep drive to right field. Back goes Callison to the track, to the wall. Looks up. That's gone. Out of Shamsky connects. Kenny Boswell up next. A 9 is in play. 18 is line base hit center field. Played on a hop by the center fielder Briggs. So Kenny Boswell is on base. Eddie Kranepool with 1 out and 1 on. An 8's a patient 47. And that is going to be a fly ball left field. Right there is Stone. Squeezes it for the out. 2 away. Wayne Garrett. Tough pitch. 45. And that's strike 3. But the Mets pick up a run on 2 hits. They lead at 1-0. Bottom of the first. Johnny Briggs leading it off. Gary Gentry, 7 in play. In play 97. A fly ball right field. Tracking it is Shamsky. 1 away. Tony Taylor. And that is a fly ball. Infield, shallow center. Back goes the shortstop, Heiss, and he's under it. 2 away. Johnny Carlson, 8. Patient 0-2. Ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk to Carlson. Here comes the power hitting Dick Allen with 32 home runs. That's a 6, a tough 16, strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 1 left, not a walk, and we go top of the second. Jim Gosger leading it off. That's defense. Defense 92, and that's going to be line drive and caught by the pitcher, L1. Nice stab by the pitcher, Jerry Johnson. 8, patient 13, ball 4. So Martin, J.C. Martin, the hero from last night's game with a 2-run shot in the top of the 10th to give the Mets a 4-2 victory. Bob Heiss with 1 on and 1 out. Top of the second. This is game 160 of the Mets season. The Mets find themselves 1 game back of the Pirates with 2 more games to go after this one. So the Mets need to go 3-0. The Pirates can go 2-1, and then we'll be in a dead tie. Bob Heiss. Here's a pitch from Jerry Johnson. That's ballpark 24. That's a deep drive, and a 55 is ripped to the third baseman. And an 8 is going to be a fielder's choice, 5-4, and there's no throw to first. So Heiss is on at first. Here comes Gary Gentry with 2 outs. That's patient, a patient 95. That's a fly ball, shallow left field. Racing in is Stone, makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 1 left at the bottom of the second. 1-0 Mets. Gary Gentry on the mound for the Mets today. Here comes Darren Johnson. Darren Johnson with 17 home runs on the season in actuality, so he's got good power. In play 64, and that is chopped to the second baseman. Boswell scoops it over to first. 1 away. Ronnie Stone next in play, and 67. That is a fly ball, center field. Drifting over is Gosger, and he squeezes it for the out. And Dave Watkins with a tough 0-0. That's going to be a defense 54, and we're looking at an error on a pitcher. And Gentry is a fielding 5, which is the best you can be, and that is a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, nice stab by Gentry, fields his position, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Gentry in the second. Go to top of the third. Cleon Jones is leading it off. Pitch from Johnson, wheelhouse 0-8. That's a deep drive. Cleon Jones gets a hold of one, drives it deep to left center field, and back goes Stone to the track, to the wall. That's out of here. 2-0 Mets. Mets with 2 solo shots. Shamsky in the first, and now Jones in the third. So things seem to be going the Mets' way here. 6, a tough 25, and that's ripped down the line into the right field corner, and Shamsky hustles around second to throw to second, and he is safe with a double. And there's a run around second. Kenny Boswell, here's the pitch. That's an 8, a patient 81, and that is a fly ball center field. He may tag up as a short fly, so he won't. F8. Crane Pool with a 10, ballpark 73. That's in play 41, and that is ripped to third. And we're going to roll 1d6 on a 1 or a 2. He makes it to third base, and no. So the third baseman, Johnson, looks Shamsky back and over to first. And that's out number 2. Garrett, patient 49, and that's line base hit, and that's going to bring home Shamsky. 3-0 Mets. RBI single. Clutch single for Wayne Garrett with 2 outs. And here's Gosger, a 9 in play 36. And that is grounded to third. In comes Johnson, barehands it, fires to first, and in time to retire the side. But the Mets pick up 2 runs on 3 hits, lead at 3-0. We go to the bottom of the third. Gary Gentry is going to face Don Money, Jerry Johnson, the pitcher, and then the leadoff hitter, Johnny Briggs. That's a 7. 67, and that is chopped to second. Easy play for Boswell. Johnson is up next. In play, 32. And he is a pitcher hitting card 9, in play 32. And that is a comebacker to Gentry. And throws out the pitcher Johnson. 2 down. Here comes Johnny Briggs with an 8. That's a patient. Patient 52 is ball 4. So Briggs walks. Let's see if he can steal on that. No. And it's Taylor. On a 10 is a tough 43, and that is ripped through the hole and into left center field. Briggs is going to make it to third, so you got first and third now with 2 outs. Say 2-out walk and now single, and here's Johnny Callison, the pitch from Gentry, 7 in play. In play. Oh, no, that's going to be popped up. And that's the left side. Third baseman is there. Garrett makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go top of the 4th. J.C. Martin, last night's hero, is leading it off. It's Martin Heiss and Gentry. We're going to switch over now. Switch over to the dice tower for 3 innings, just to get that randomness in there. I don't want to rely solely on the cards. All right, so we've got this set up for next inning. For the next section of innings, so we'll start off the 7th with the cards and see what happens there. All right, here comes the dice tower. It's pretty quiet. Top of the 4th, J.C. Martin leading off. Here's the pitch from Jerry Johnson, and that's his 6-11. That is a tough strike 3, and down goes Martin swinging. Bob Heiss. That's a 5.97. Tough 97. That's fly ball to left. Stone, 2 down. And here's Gentry. Gentry's pitcher hitting card 3. That's an 8, patient 57. And that is a ground ball, second base. 3 up, 3 down. Go to bottom of the 4th. Mets are up 3-0. Must win for the Mets. They're down by 1 game with, after this, 2 games to go in the season. Dick Allen against Gentry. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5.79. A tough out. 79 is a strikeout. That is 1 second strikeout for Gentry today. Darren Johnson, he grounded out the second at first at bat. Here's the pitch from Gentry. That's a 3.99 wheelhouse. 99, and that's a deep fly ball left field. Racing back is Jones to the track and makes the catch. Gave it a ride, but did not carry. And here's Stone with a 9.74. That's ballpark 74 is in play. In play 55, and that is ripped to short. Scoop by Heiss over to first. 3 up, 3 down. So Gentry, so far masterful. Has allowed 1 hit, 2 walks in 4 innings. Go to top of the 5th. It's Jones, Shamsky, and Boswell. And that's a 5.63. That's a tough 63. And that is chopped to second base. Waiting back now, racing, charging in is the second baseman. Taylor over to first. 1 down. Shamsky. Oh, where did that go? And that is a 12.63 wheelhouse. There's a right-handed 63. That's line base hit, right center field. So Shamsky is 3 for 3 today. He's got a double, a homer, and a single. And Kenny Boswell is going to try a hit and run. And that's a 9 in play, 27. That's line base hit, and that's going to send Shamsky to third. First and third, there's some action in the Philly bullpen now. Here's Cranepool. Infield is in for the Phillies. See what Cranepool can do. He's a left-handed batter. Here's Jerry Johnson with the pitch. That's a 6.51, a tough 51, and that is a fly ball left field. Let's take a quick peek, see if it's a deep fly ball, and it is. We're going to try to get a sacrifice fly. And I'm not even going to look if it's a 5. That is going to do it. So a sac fly. I just don't believe that the arm can be a left. Let's see. Let's double check. Stone. There's no way he's going to be a 4 arm. No, he's a 9 arm. So it's basically anything below Shamsky's 7 running is going to be safe. We pulled a 5, so he is safe on a sacrifice fly. Running, he's a 6 running, so that's a fly ball RBI sack for Kranepool. 2 outs now. Mets lead at 4-0. And Wayne Garrett, here's the pitch from Johnson. That's a 9.79 in play. The 79 is a fly ball center field. And Briggs runs it down, and that retires the side. Mets pick up 1 run on 2 hits. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Dave Watkins, Money, and Johnson. Here's the pitch from Gentry. That's a 7.18, and in play 18. That's line base hit for Watkins. He's on at first. Don Money's next. It's a 10-0, and that is going to take us to the odd place. And we're going to roll 2D6. That's a 6. C, D, and F catcher. So it's going to be a pass ball, and he is a range C catcher. So that will be a pass ball. No, unable to block. Yes, pass ball. So that's going to allow Watkins to go to second. At the bottom of the 5th, it's 4-0 Mets. Right around second, nobody out. Don Money. Here's a pitch to Money. Gary Gentry, 7-0-20, and that's line base hit. Will that score Watkins? And a question mark. And we're down by 4, so we're going to hold up first and third now. And it's pitcher's spot. He's given up 4 runs in 5 innings. So we are going to pinch hit. All right, 4-3 home run. Let's see. And we're going to pinch hit for Johnson. And let's see who it's going to be. I'm checking the at-bats, and whoever's below actual at-bats, 13, 26. Actual, okay, I got Rojas. Rojas is about 30 at-bats below where he should be, so I'm going to bring in Rojas to bat here at the end of the season. The Phillies are in last place, so Cookie Rojas is going to come in and pinch hit for Johnson. All right, here's a pitch from Gentry. 2 on, nobody out, and that's a 5.42. Out 42 is going to be a ground ball third base, and this may be a double play. It's going to be a 5-4-3, and the Mets turn and run scores, but they'll gladly allow that run, trade a run for 2 outs. And Briggs is up now. No RBI on that, but the Phils do pick up a run. Hopefully that'll be the only run because I already wrote it. Johnny Briggs, here's the pitch from Gary Gentry. That's a 6 and a 30. That's a wild pitch. No wild pitch because there's nobody on. So a 6 is a tough 30 is a strikeout, and that retires side. So 1 run on 2 hits, and it's 4-1. Mets. Top of the 6th is going to be Gosger, Martin, and Heiss. New pitcher for the Phillies. All right, let's see who it's going to be. Again, We need a couple of appearances for Boozer and Weiss, Rick Weiss. Let's bring in Rick Weiss here. He hasn't pitched at all, and he has 2 appearances that he needs to make with the Phillies bullpen. So Rick Weiss. All right. How many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. 4 runs, all earned. 2 home runs. Walks, one walk, and 2 strikeouts for Johnson. So his day's complete. Top of the 6th, 4-1 Mets. Gosger, Martin, and Heiss against new pitcher Rick Weiss. Here's the pitch. Are we in the top? Yeah, top of the 6th. That's a 6-41. That's a tough 41 is strike 3. Gosger strikes out. J.C. Martin. He's 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk. That's a 10-96. That's ballpark 96 is in play. In play 38. And that is grounded to the first baseman. Allen takes it himself. And here's Heiss with 2 outs. A 7-06 in play. 0-6 is line drive base hit. And that's going to get pulled down the line. And Heiss is going to hustle for 2 and the throw to second. He is safe with a 2-out double. That brings up Gentry. Here's the pitch from Weiss to Gentry. 2 outs and runner on second. That's a 9-37. That's a patient. Patient 37 is pop-up. Middle of the infield. Right there is Money, makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 4-1 Mets. Bottom of the 6th, Taylor, Callison, and Allen versus Gentry. That's an 11-49. Defense 49. I'm going to pull a card, see what happens. It says error right fielder. And Shamsky's in right field for us. And in right field, he is a 4 error. 1-36, and we have a, what did we say it was? We had a 49, so that's long drive and a nice sliding catch by Shamsky in right field. Robs Taylor of at least a double error on that one. All right, an 8-95. It's a patient 95. It's a fly ball. Shamsky. 2 out. And it's Dick Allen. 10's a tough 38, and that's strike 3, and that retires the side. That is strikeout number 3 for Gentry. No runs, no hits. Go to the top of the 7th. We're going to switch over now to the fast action cards for the last 3 innings. I think I used these 2 already. All right. Top of the 7th is going to be the top of the order. Rick Weiss against Cleon Jones. That's a 3 defense. Defense 12, and that is going to be an error on the shortstop. He drops a foul ball, so it's going to be an E6. Here's the pitch again to Jones. Patient. A patient 0-5 is ball 4. So Jones walks. He's got a home run and a walk today. He's 1 for 3. Shamsky's up. And we're going to try a hit and run with Shamsky. That's a 3 defense. Defense 99. And that's line drive left field. Caught by Stone. And Jones back 4. What was that, a 9? Wait, hold on. A 9 was a 9. No, hold on a second. 3 defense. Okay. And Kenny Boswell's up. Here's a pitch, a 5 in play, ball in play, 57. and that's a fly ball left field. Stone again. 2 out, top of the 7th, 4-1 Mets. It's a must-win for the Mets, game 160. They're behind the Pirates, and then after this, I will sim the Pirate game and see if they lose. If they lose, it'll be a dead tie. Cranepool. There's a pitch to Cranepool. That's 2. Patient 63. And that is ground ball shortstop. It's going to flip to second. 6-4, and that retires to the side. All right, no runs, no hits, 1 left, bottom of the 7th. Johnson, Stone, and Watkins against Gary Gentry. It's a 7 that's in play. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to split the outfielders. It's going to roll to the wall, so Johnson leadoff double. Some action in the Mets bullpen now. Starting to move around out there. Stone with 11. It's a defensive call. 33 on a range pitcher. Range pitcher is a C, and it's a 1-45, so that's going to be a base hit. And Stone is going to stop. Johnson's going to stop at third. Oh, wait, maybe not. Yes, stops at third. So first and third, nobody out. Watkins, here's the pitch. 7 in play. In play 82. That's a ground ball to shortstop. And a 7 is going to be a 6-4 fielder's choice. Run scores. So RBI for Watkins. Runner on first on money. 10, tough. A tough 38. That's strike 3. Big K, number 4 on the day for Gentry. And now is the pitcher spot. So we're going to have another pinch hitter here. Let's see who they're going to bring in to pinch hit. This is their bullpen. So Johnson, a 1 walk. Four fielder's choice. And it's a fly ball 7. All right, let's see who is going to pinch hit. We got Rosnovsky's a lefty, and he's going to come in and pinch hit. He needs a few at-bats here towards the end of the season. Vic Rosnovsky played catcher. He's a backup catcher. All right, here's the pitch with runner on first and 2 out. That's an 8, a patient 96. That's a fly ball right. 3 outs. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 left. And the Mets are up 4-2, top of the 8th. So the Phillies are clawing their way back. Wayne Garrett is leading off. We're going to have a new pitcher here for the Phillies. Let's see who that's going to be. Can the Mets hold on? That's the question. We've got a couple more innings to go. Let's say 4-8-1. All right, let's see. Pitcher is going to be Boozer. There he is, John Boozer. Against Wayne Garrett. Here's the pitch. It's a 5 ballpark 41. A lefty goes up to 30, so that's in play. And that is a fly ball deep center field. On the run is Briggs, and he chases it down 1 away. Gosger's next with a 6 in play 35. And that is a ground ball, third base. Johnson up with it, over to first. 2 down. And here is J.C. Martin with a 6 that's in play, 85. And that is ripped to second. Scoop by Taylor over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 8th. Can the Mets hold on? That's the question. Gentry's still in there for the Mets. Johnny Briggs leading it off at 10. That's a tough 12, strike 3. Big K for Gentry. Retires the first batter. Tony Taylor's next with a 4. A patient 61. And that is grounded to the second baseman. Boswell, who waits back now, charges over to first and just gets Taylor by half a step. And Taylor thinks he was safe. It's a 12, a patient 20, ball 4. So Callison walks. And here comes Dick Allen. Good power, a 6. That's a tough 54, and that's strike 3. Number 6 for Gentry. They leave 1, score none. And after 8 complete, it's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 2. Top of the 9th. It's going to be Heiss, Gentry, and Jones. Gentry had 6 complete games. We're going to try to get a complete game out of him today. See. Here goes. Bob Heiss, pitch from Boozer. All right, so 5. That's ballpark 65. And it's in play. 56 is an out. It's grounded to third. Charging it is Johnson. Scoops it. Throws on the run and in time. Gentry. It's a 9. A tough strike 3. First strikeout for John Boozer. And Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones with a 4. That's patient 58. And that's line drive, base hit, center field. Second hit of the game for Cleon Jones. And 2 out, 1 on. Shamsky with a 7. Patient 97. That's a fly ball in the gap. And running it down is the right fielder, Callison. So the Mets, no runs, 1 hit, bottom of the 9th. We got Taylor and McGraw, Tug McGraw in the bullpen, a lefty and a righty. Here comes Johnson, Darren Johnson. Pitch from Gary Gentry's at 2. That's a tough 0-8, strike 3. Number 7 for Gentry. Ron Stone is next with a 6. That's a tough 25, and that is a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Gary Gentry, and here's Watkins, 5. That's a tough out. Ball game looks like it's going to be over. That's a fly ball. Can of corn, center field, and the ball game is over. Gary Gentry pitches a masterpiece. Allows 2 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, 5 hits, 2 runs, no errors. An errorless game for both teams. The Mets had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, scored 4 runs. They win it by a score of 4-2. Mets with 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. And need to find out what's going to happen here. So the only way we can do that is by inputting the stats, and that's going to go pretty quick. So let's see where we're at here. We are in the top of the 3rd, so it's going to be Jones leading off on it with a home run. And this is, I'm going to show you how quickly you can input stats into the replay baseball game. It's a home run, and it's a fly out, and it's going to be a ground out, 5-3. 2 out now, still running on second. And then it's an RBI single for Garrett. And it's ground ball third base. That retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 4-3, 1-3. A walk, a single, and then a pop up to the third baseman. Top of the 4th now. And now it's the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th. Ground ball, 2 singles. And then that was a sac fly there to left field by Cranepool. All right, so now it's we go to the bottom of the 5th. Single, pass ball. Pass ball. Single. And it's going to be a double play, allow a run to score. And then K. There we go, top of the 6th. Just inputting the stats so I can auto play the Pirate game. If the Pirates lose that game, the Mets will be tied because the Mets won this one 4-2. So in the top of the 6th, we got a new pitcher in the top of the 6th. So I got to go back one then. Got to go back. Pinch hitter for Rojas. Hold on. It was Rojas, rather, the pinch hitter. And then I guess the last one was Rosnowski. I didn't write him in. All right, so it's going to be Rojas there, pinch hitting, and he he hits into that double play, 5-4-3. And then it's going to be Briggs, who strikes out. Top of the 6th, it's going to be a new pitcher. And I believe that was, who did we say it was? It was Weiss. And Weiss goes K, ground ball to first, double and a pop-up to short. All right, bottom of the 6th, K. Top of the 7th, a walk 7-7. And then bottom of the 7th, double, single, fielder's choice. And what kind of fielder's choice was it? 6-4 fielder's choice. That allowed a run to score there. And then a K, and another pinch hitter. And that pinch hitter was Rosnowski. And Rosnowski flies out to right. And then the new pitcher was Boozer. He's going to finish off the game. 8-5-4. Bottom of the 8th. Scores 4-2 Mets. 8-4-3 walk. That's how quickly you can do these innings. And then a K for Allen. Top of the 9th. I'm just inputting the stats real quick here so I can replay the Pirate game. Okay. Okay. Single. And then F9. And the bottom of the 9th. Hodges left Gentry in there. Picked up 2 Ks and a fly out to center. And that's the ball game, just like that. Gary Gentry improves his record to 14-12. Let's quickly take a look at the box score. Gentry lowers his ERA to 3.65. He has one more start. He had a 3.43 ERA in reality. Pitched a 5-hitter, allowed 1 earned run, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. Loss goes to Johnson, who's 3-14. For the Mets, Shamsky had 3 hits, and both Boswell and Jones had 2 hits apiece. Jones is batting .320. And that's about it. And now we're going to go to the replay of the Pittsburgh game. See what happens. Here goes. I'm going to AP it. It's auto play. Auto play. Chicago. It's going to be Chicago. Bill Hands. He's 18-12 versus Veal. I think that's how you pronounce the name. 11-10 for the Pirates. Here goes. And the final score, the Pirates shut out the Cubs 3-0. Veal improves his record to 12-10, and Hands loses it 18-13. Wow. So it's a 4-hit shutout for the Pirates. They just don't lose. They have not lost in the month of September. Unbelievable. And let's look at the standings. Let me take a look at the Pirates. Extra innings, 1-run games, road 51-31, 45-34. They've struggled in the last 10 games, whereas New York is 8-2 in the last 10 games. It doesn't show me how they've done over the month. I'd like to see that, but I don't see that. So anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice with Bob Murphy and Ralph Kiner saying thanks for watching our game. Mets winning by a score of 4-2. They still find themselves one game behind the Pirates with 2 more games to go. The Mets will be playing the Cubs, and the Pirates will be playing the Expos. I will catch you guys very, very soon. Take care.